Today might be the happiest day of my life.
Well, I hope so.
2023 was a roller coaster for Jonathan Majors. One minute, he was Hollywood's golden boy. The next, he was front and center in a courtroom drama that even Shonda Rhimes would struggle to make up. Meanwhile, Meagan Good, fresh off her divorce from Devin Franklin, found herself playing the role of the supportive girlfriend, or should we say PR crisis manager, and now it's official. But if you think this love story is all romance and fairy tale endings, think again, because this marriage, it's throwing up more red flags than a penalty-heavy Super Bowl game. Now, before y'all get cozy with your snacks, let's break it down. Why did Meagan Good, a seasoned Hollywood actress with a reputation cleaner than a hotel bathroom before check-in, hitch her wagon to a man who was just found guilty of assault? And why did Jonathan Majors, in the middle of his career being held together with duct tape and prayer, decide marriage was the answer? Let's investigate, shall we? So let's rewind to where it all began. Meagan and Jonathan first crossed paths at the Ebony Power 100 Gala in 2022. She says there was instant chemistry, but she wasn't ready for a relationship. Fast forward a few months, Jonathan's in legal hot water, and suddenly she's exactly where she's supposed to be. Interesting. Girl, was the GPS broken before, or did you just decide to ignore the rerouting? Because let's be real, nobody willingly reroutes straight into a natural disaster unless they're actively trying to test fate. But let's dig a little deeper. At that time, Meagan was navigating life post-divorce, trying to regain her footing in an industry that can be notoriously unforgiving to women over a certain age. Meanwhile, Jonathan was on a meteoric rise, the next big thing, the guy everyone in Hollywood wanted in their movies. So what happens when two people, both at pivotal crossroads in their lives, collide? Sparks? Sure. But also a lot of unanswered questions. Then there's the infamous March 2023 incident. Jonathan gets arrested for an alleged altercation with his then-girlfriend, Grace Jabari. The charges? Assault, harassment, and strangulation. Grace reportedly saw a text from a woman named Cleopatra, and that's when things went left. Now, let's pause for a second, because if your partner has someone in their phone named Cleopatra, it's either a deep obsession with ancient Egypt or a scandal waiting to happen. And in this case, many folks whispered that Cleopatra was a code name for Meagan. Just a coincidence? Maybe. But when you start connecting the dots, things get real suspicious, real fast. Either way, Meagan stepped into the picture like a seasoned actress hitting her mark, standing by his side, through the courtroom drama like she was auditioning for Ride or Die the movie. And let's be honest, there's a fine line between being a supportive partner and willingly stepping into a fire, knowing full well you might get burned. And yet, there she was, front row, unwavering, as if the mess around her didn't exist. Now, whether that's love, strategy, or just plain old bad decision-making is still up for debate. And then there's the career fallout. After Jonathan's arrest, Hollywood dropped him faster than a bad Wi-Fi signal. The Army pulled their recruiting ads, the Marvel Cinematic Universe started looking for a new Kang, and major projects were shelved. But instead of keeping a low profile, Jonathan popped out with Meagan on his arm, turning every court date into a red carpet event. A man under fire and a woman fresh out of a failed marriage? That's not romance. That's a Lifetime movie waiting to happen. By the time Jonathan was found guilty in December 2023, Meagan had fully committed to the role. She was his rock, his emotional support system, his wait for it, Coretta. Yeah, she actually said that. Somebody get this woman a history book. Because, baby, this ain't that. Standing by your man is one thing, but rewriting history like it's a Hollywood script, that's a whole different level of delusion. And yet, Meagan doubled down, standing next to him like a first lady at a campaign rally, unshaken, unbothered, or at least trying to appear that way. Fast forward to 2025, and surprise, surprise, wedding bells are ringing, but the timing is suspect. Just 3 days after Rolling Stone leaks audio of Jonathan allegedly admitting to putting hands on his ex, News drops that he and Meagan secretly tied the knot in their LA home. No big ceremony, no star-studded guest list, just Jonathan's mama officiating and Meagan's mama witnessing. That's it, not even her sister showed up. And if that don't scream rushed and suspicious, I don't know what does. It's giving damage control, it's giving desperation, it's giving, if we make this official, maybe people will stop asking questions. But come on now, Hollywood has seen this playbook before. Quickie marriages don't erase public scandals, and they definitely don't make audio recordings disappear. If anything, they just add another chapter to the messy saga. And let's not forget, getting married in the middle of a PR firestorm is like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. It might cover up the mess for a second, but eventually, the truth bleeds through. Now let's be real. Some people still believe this relationship is one big PR stunt gone rogue. They say Meagan's playing the long game, holding him down until Hollywood decides whether they're willing to forgive him. And if he makes a comeback, well, let's just say we've seen this story before. Supportive partner gets left in the dust the moment the heat dies down. We just hope Meagan kept the receipt on that wedding dress, just in case. At the end of the day, all we can do is wish them the best. Jonathan Majors and Meagan Good's marriage might be one for the books. Whether it's a love story or a cautionary tale remains to be seen. But while they figure it out, we'll be over here eating our snacks, sipping our tea, and minding our business. Or at least pretending to.